Just like we're the country that goes to help and rescue everybody in humanitarian ways.
You know what the real dream act is for the Democrats? When Republicans talk about forced deportation. We cannot make this about the immigrants. We cannot make it about the people. We have to make it about the process. The anxiety in America is real, but it really isn't about the immigrants. There's a certain feeling that our nation's saving traditions are under fire, and therefore our country cannot handle an influx of people. We always have been able to handle an influx of people and sustain immigrants. But for some reason, we feel, because of the current last 7 or 8 years, that our country is under attack, and therefore our reaction is, we can't have any more people. Well, guess what? We need more people. This is a big country, and these are people who don't steal jobs. They do jobs. So I applaud the idea of getting it through the process. I explain it this way. Disneyland has a wall. You have to pay to get into Disneyland. You can't climb a fence to get into Disneyland. Well, guess what? America is the world's Disneyland. Everybody is dying to get into this theme park. If you're from Pakistan, if you're from Syria, hell, if you're from Canada, you want to come. You want to come. Oh, wait, let me finish. You want to come here. We were lucky to be born here. We cannot decide. We're shutting the door because we're born here. We have to do what you say. We have to enforce the law and the processes, but we cannot demonize a group of people. We have to fix the process, welcome the people.
Fix the process, but what about the people who didn't pay to get into Disneyland, who are in Disneyland?
That's true. You create a process where they have to pay, but that doesn't necessarily mean forced deportation, because I hate to use the word optics, but the optics of forced deportation will destroy the Republican Party forever.
You're so right. And to Dana's point, how do you practically do this? Do you go up to every person who might look like they're from Mexico or some other southern?
Well, no, but that's not efficient.
No, but I don't know. But to Dana's point, how does he plan on doing it? And show me your paper?
But I think also the country that we are in starts to, kind of address itself. If you have specific laws that are in place that are enforced, people know that then. That's sort of like a shot across the bow, like, you're going to do this, and we want to welcome immigrants because this is a country based and founded on hard work of immigrant families as well, right? So we all came from someplace back, whether it was last generation or generations before. So be the country that is welcoming for those that want to adhere to the laws, follow the laws, contribute to society, work hard, pay for things, pay taxes like the rest of us, right?
So you're talking about a pathway to citizenship, essentially, that the Gang of 8 bill was endorsing, and I'm all for it. And look, neither side was thrilled with it, but the bottom line is it got killed, and that's the problem.
The problem is people equate path to citizenship with amnesty.
Yep.
And we're living in the age of exaggerated rhetoric.
Yep. Thank God I have a rhetoric and communications degree. Next.
You have